Hey Huskies fans, welcome back into another edition of the Weekend Warmup presented by SCSUtickets.com. I'm Sam Getzinger here to fill you in on the latest in Husky athletics. Last Friday, the women's tennis team took on the Winona State Warriors in St. Cloud. They fell short in a 5-2 loss. The Huskies earned 2 wins in single play as junior Shanna Kenny and freshman Claudia Munoz-Perez each earned a win in St. Cloud's first match of the weekend. On Saturday, the team matched up against the Upper Iowa Peacocks, and the Huskies, they won 3 singles matches before falling 4-3, which marked their second loss in NSIC play on the weekend. St. Cloud will return home for a pair of matches this weekend, starting with Minnesota Duluth on Saturday and the College of St. Benedict on Sunday. Both matches are deemed to start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Stay Fit Tennis Center. The softball team started off this past weekend with a road trip to Warrensburg, Missouri to take on Central Missouri and Northeastern State in a potted version of the Missouri Western Fairfield Inn and Suites Classic. The Huskies took Game 1 against Central Missouri 5-4 with all 5 runs coming in a late rally back in the 7th inning, which led them to victory. Game 2 consisted of an incredible 10-0 win against Northeastern State. Junior ace Trinity Junker threw a complete game 2-hit shutout, pitching 5 innings with 7 strikeouts. Sunday concluded the final day of the pod tournament. The Huskies hit the field for Game 1 against Northeastern State. St. Cloud led from start to finish, earning a 4-3 win over the Riverhawks. In Game 2, the Huskies got off to another quick start against Central Missouri with an early 2-0 lead in the top of the first on a 2-run home run from Haley McFarland. The jump gave the Huskies the spark that led them to a 4-2 victory from the final game on the weekend. St. Cloud will begin conference play next Tuesday as they hit the road for a doubleheader in Minnesota Duluth. Game 1 is scheduled to start at 12 p.m. with Game 2 to follow. Keeping things on the field last weekend, the St. Cloud State baseball team took a trip to Sioux Falls, South Dakota to take on the Augustana Vikings. The Huskies lost Game 1 5-2. It was a slow start for the Huskies until the 5th inning, where they were able to get a player on the board trailing 3-1. It wasn't enough as Augustana matched each run in the bottom of the 5th and 6th to lead 5-2 going into the final inning. With a turnaround in Game 2, redshirt freshman Luke Tupy would take the mound, holding the Vikings to 1 run through 5 innings. This gave the Huskies an advantage over Augustana and led them to an 11-2 victory. St. Cloud finished up conference play for the weekend on Sunday with a 6-3 loss to Augustana. The Huskies had the bases loaded twice within the game. It did not score a run in either of those opportunities, going 0 for 3 with the bases loaded in the game. St. Cloud is now 9-8 overall on the season and will lace up their cleats once again against the Winona State Warriors coming up later on this week. Taking things to the ice now, as for the 16th time in program history, the men's hockey team clinched a spot in the NCAA tournament in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The Huskies are the number 3 seed and are set to face off against number 2 seed Quinnipiac. That's coming up this Friday with a 7 o'clock start time in Central Standard Time. Live coverage can be found on ESPN News and the ESPN app. That wraps up another edition of the Weekend Warmup presented by SCSUtickets.com. We'll see you again next week.